I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. You know, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to beef. I know I used to believe a lot of myths out there about beef. In fact, when I was running for my college cross-country team, I cut a lot of foods like red meat out of my diet because I thought they were unhealthy. But then I started having trouble running as fast or as far as I used to. My muscles just wouldn't go, and I thought something was wrong with them. So I went to sports medicine doctors and physical therapists, but no one could figure it out. Finally, one doctor suggested I have a blood test, and it turned out that it wasn't my muscles that were the problem. I was actually severely anemic, which means I was deficient in iron. And since iron helps to carry the oxygen in your blood to your brain and your muscles, my muscles just weren't getting enough oxygen for me to run. After that, I went to see a registered dietitian, and she taught me that a lot of the foods that I had cut out of my diet had nutrients that I needed. For example, beef is a great source of iron, one of the nutrients I needed the most. My experience with her inspired me to become a registered dietitian myself, and now one of my goals is to help clear up confusion about nutrition. So today I want to bust some of those myths about beef. The first myth is that beef is high in fat. The truth is there are 38 cuts of lean beef that have just 5 grams of fat and 2 grams of saturated fat per 3-ounce serving. When you're shopping for lean beef, look for these key words: loin, round, or when you're shopping for ground beef, look for it to say 90% lean or leaner on the package label. The second myth is that if I eat red meat, I won't reach my weight loss or fitness goals. Research shows that protein-rich food like lean beef may help to increase feelings of fullness and control cravings, while also packing ideal levels of a key compound called leucine, which helps your body to build calorie-burning muscle. One serving of lean beef packs a whopping 25 grams of protein for only about 150 calories. Last but not least, there's the myth that beef doesn't really provide any nutritional value. Actually, lean beef is an excellent source of important nutrients like zinc, B vitamins, and iron. Now that we've busted those myths, let's cook up a delicious beef recipe. Today we're making a grilled steak flatbread with fresh mozzarella and balsamic tossed greens. This recipe is a great example of how beef doesn't have to be just a center of the plate steak to be enjoyed. I'm starting with about a pound of top sirloin, which is a lean cut that's tender like a filet, but less expensive. There are many other lean cuts you could use in this recipe, but I chose top sirloin since it's an economical cut, plus you can get a larger cut and serve more people at a value price. When chopping for top sirloin, look for marbling of fat throughout the meat, but no large pockets of fat. It should be a light cherry red color. Now I'm going to rub some steak seasoning all over the top sirloin while my grill pan heats up over medium heat. I'll grill it turning once for about 12 to 15 minutes to cook it to a medium doneness. While that's cooking, I'll combine 2 cups of baby spinach, 4 ounces of fresh mozzarella that I've broken into small chunks, and about 2 tablespoons of torn fresh basil leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine that now. So it's kind of like a fun steak take on a caprese salad. Those basil leaves smell so good, and then I'm gonna toss all of this in 1.5 teaspoons of a really good balsamic vinegar. So let me toss this together, get it all well combined, get those spinach leaves coated nicely with that balsamic. So it's a great way to get your veggies and have your steak and eat it too. I'll take the steaks off the grill, and while they are resting, which is a very important step to maintain their juiciness, I will place some of the whole grain naan bread on the grill for just a couple of minutes until heated and lightly browned. So now all I have to do is slice the steak and top the naan bread with the spinach and cheese mixture and then the steak slices and enjoy. What a delicious way to get the nutrients that I need. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today.